Hey guys, David, 3 Years Card Collector, back with another video. I got a 4-card SGC order back in today, so I wanted to share that with you guys. 3 of these cards I don't think I've showed, and one of them was a resubmit, so we'll just jump right into it. The first 2 are vintage non-sports. I would not consider myself a big vintage non-sports collector, but with all the kind of hype and craze around that going on lately, there's a couple cards that I thought were cool, so I picked them up and sent them off. The first one is a 1901 T175 Theodore Roosevelt. It's from the American Tobacco Company. It got minimum size not met. These are hand cut, and yeah, it was pretty trimmed pretty close to the picture. This one's pretty beat up anyways, with some paper ad stuff on the back from where it was glued into an album. But just thought this was a really cool card. It looks really good in the tux too. Second one is another Theodore Roosevelt. This one is a 1920s W545 World War I leaders, scenes, and insignias. This one actually came back a 3. Really vibrant colors on this one. You can see the ink strong enough where it kind of bleeds through a little bit too. Just another one that caught my eye. This next one I picked up on my guys trip this fall. I stopped at a little card shop in Bowling Green, Kentucky on my way down to Nashville just to kill some time before I had to pick some people up at the airport. It's the 1956 Topps Luis Aparicio rookie. It's got this little like dimple bubble thing here. So I paid $50 for it at the card shop. It was a very like modern and Pokemon heavy card shop, and this was just kind of sitting in the case. It actually came back a 4. So the $50 was a pretty good deal on it. I just really like the color. That dimple there didn't bother me too much. The registration and color was really good, so happy to add this Hall of Fame rookie to my collection. And last but not least, kind of inspired a little bit by Greg over at Midlife Card Crisis. He had that one video where one of his followers was crossing PSA cards over to SGC. So my 1952 Topps Dick Groat, when I bought the card, it was a KSA 5. The case was pretty beat up, so I sent it to PSA just to get a better holder. It came back at 2.5. My guess for it was, I think 5 was out of the picture, but somewhere in like the 3.5, 4 range. So after seeing that video, it kind of re-sparked my curiosity as to why this was a 2.5 and if what other people thought. So I cracked it and sent it to SGC, and SGC actually agreed with me and gave me a 4. It doesn't really bump the value up too much more with the lower grades of these, but it's just interesting that I guess my grading eye is a lot closer to SGC than it is PSA. Not necessarily a knock on PSA, but just kind of how it is. I do still like PSA holders a lot better than SGC holders, but SGC, I guess when it just comes to vintage stuff, I just seem to be a little more aligned with them than PSA, so that's just how it is sometimes. That'll do it for my SGC submission. I have a PSA submission out with some modern stuff. who knows when I'll get that back. They seem to be holding pretty close to that 2 months for modern stuff. So whenever that comes in, I'll make a video. Don't have any videos planned on the horizon, so we'll see how my collection stuff plays out. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next video.